METIS Cyberspace Technology is specialized in the fields of electronics engineering, IoT, cloud computing, and artificial intelligence, adapted to the specific requirements of global maritime. Please put your hands together to welcome METIS and Mark.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. Thank you for the invitation. It's our pleasure to support this excellently organized VPO forum. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Konstantinidis, but as far as I just noticed, maybe the last name is a little hard to pronounce for you, so you just can call me Mike. My presentation today will be about our solutions, METIS Virtual Agents, which put artificial intelligence at your disposal in action. Let me share with you some few words about our company. METIS Cyberspace Technology is an innovative company specialized in the fields of Internet of Things and cloud computing, powered by the recent technological achievements of artificial intelligence. We build systems especially and exclusively addressing the maritime industry, and we bring to the sector the ultimate solution for the data acquisition and real-time diagnosis and prediction of fleet performance. Our company has currently a headcount of more than 35 intelligent engineers with extremely distinguished knowledge and carrying concentrated know-how on the subject. Let me share with you an illustration that I would say maybe represents a typical organizational structure of a shipping company nowadays, supervising and managing and monitoring a fleet. Senior management in the maritime industry is under increasing and relentless pressure. Every day, thousands of questions are troubling the shipping industry's executives. Every day, major concerns on cost reduction, like fuel consumption, the growing demand for regulatory compliance, as mentioned before, and apparent limitations of the crew capabilities are creating a huge workload of daily correspondence, in which concludes in a terrifying complexity. Exchanging messages to each other, asking questions, requesting reports on various subjects is driving the industry to urgently somehow centralize control of the procedures. Those questions troubling the people vary on complexity depending on the role, the position, the duties, or specific incidents triggering in-depth analysis reports. From very naive, simple questions to very complicated questions that would need hard work and a study. In order to be able to answer those questions, we need to have data. We need to have reliable data. We need to ensure somehow the quality of the data gathered. We need to put them in a proper format in order to be able to analyze or properly calculate, and have, of course, the necessary expertise and knowledge to extract the information. So, if this is so simple, why digitization doesn't reciprocate? The most significant barriers would be that we have a vast variety of equipment and systems installed on board the vessels. A lot of different makers need to be interconnected, and non-standard interfaces and protocols are in place. We have a major concern about ensuring the quality of the data that we are gathering. But even the most important will be the last one, the resistance to change, which is obvious, and it's obvious in our life, but in shipping, maybe it is one of the major obstacles. So what is our concept? METIS created the first cyber personal assistant for vessel monitoring and management. METIS is at your disposal, interacts with its colleagues within the shipping organization via a natural language processing, dramatically decreasing the time which is required for the daily decision making, and of course increasing the reliability of information. So METIS communicates with the personnel of the maritime company, monitors the fleet 24/7, stays at your disposal and answers any question that we may have about our activity, performs analysis on specific technical domains, and sends alerts for incidents that need to be somehow alerted. Of course, METIS prepares for you any report, either on demand or scheduled. Examples of the domains of expertise of METIS would be, as far as the operation is concerned, regarding the weather, the sea state, the shallow water effect, the vessel performance, operation status, etc. Engineering intelligence, main engine, electro generators, boilers, cargo pumps, areas of expertise where METIS has presence and offers value-added services. Let me share with you an example. The significant and important issue of hull and propeller fouling is still a black box for shipping. Shipping industry has a long history of many centuries. When is the optimum timing to change my vessel from this condition to that condition? When is the timing that I need to clean my hull, paint it, and continue sailing? Our hull and propeller fouling agent collects thousands of data points from the vessel itself, enriches those data with third-party data, and calculates in every single trip, taking into account the sea trials, the shock tests of this specific vessel, we are able to calculate how much of our excess of the fuel oil consumed was because of the wind, because of the rudder, because of the swell, because of the waves, because of the drift. So apparently, the rest of the excess of the fuel oil, which is obviously spent, spoiled, was because of the hull and propeller fouling. So what we are actually calculating and showing to our customers is a reference line, which by the time passing, after, for example, the first maybe 12, 18 months, we can calculate how the hull fouling is progressing and is increasing. So at a certain point, we alert the responsible persons within the shipping organization that now you are spending more money because of hull fouling, more money than the cost of a dry docking and cleaning of your hull. But of course it's your call, because you know how this vessel was chartered, what are the obligations, etc. But you have a clear, accurate, and reliable visibility on this important issue. This is an example of how artificial intelligence will be helpful for you. So, how do we do that? Is that kind of magic? No. Let's explain how our total solution works. First, we get data from the vessels. Let's see how we do that, the data acquisition part. METIS designed, developed, and produced a unique state-of-the-art technology, specially adapted only for the maritime industry. METIS Wireless Intelligent Collector works both wireless and wired. It has an Ethernet port, so wherever within the vessel we find the network of the vessel, we connect there. But in certain places where there is no cable, we don't ask our customers to proceed to a timely and costly installation of cables, because we have this patent pending technology of wireless, which is not Wi-Fi, because Wi-Fi, which we broadly use in our houses, in our offices, doesn't simply work on board, as you may know. Our technology has gained the type approval certification from Lloyd's Register Classification Society for collection, transmission, and analysis of vessel performance data, which is a unique certification. Let me show you the sources of data that we get from board. As you can see in the left hand, we connect to the anemometer of the vessel. We connect to all the navigational data, gyro, GPS, speed log, the echo sounder, the draft gauges, whatever we can connect. We have all the vessel propulsion data, the torque meter if it exists, the flow meters. We connect to the lube oil monitoring, the main engine, the alarm monitoring system. Especially for tankers, I would say we connect to the inert gas, the electro generators, which is very important for the fuel oil consumption is concerned. The cargo-related sensors, like the cranes for the dry bulkers or the pumps for the tankers. And last but not least, the so-called huge topic of condition-based monitoring, which in the coming years will achieve savings of many, many millions of dollars. Here's an example of how our devices will be installed. In this specific slide, we show you an example of installation in the bridge and the ECR, engine control room, of a specific vessel, one of our customers. And here in the purifier room. So our devices, specifically designed and produced for the shipping, have all the necessary interfaces to connect to any equipment. We cover all the retrofit and the new buildings that we can find in the industry. Here are some pictures of the real world out there, of the installations on board. Let's go further. Moreover, to get data from each single vessel is simply not enough. We need to enrich those data with third-party sources. METIS has the intelligence and the proper technology to select the best data source from available alternative sources by evaluating actual conditions. So we get the manual inputs, even if they are fragmentary, the new reports, of course. We take them into account. External information like AIS or weather or we connect to the ERP of the company to get more information and have a complete picture. Let's go now to the quantitative analysis. In order all those data gathering to be utilized, especially from technical department of the shipping companies, we provide in any, I would say, proper way, the data visualization of those data. We support Tableau, which is one of the industry standard best-selling product in the sector of business intelligence. We support Microsoft Power BI and of course Excel. So the user can request any measurement, any combination, or even conditional compared with the reference lines, whether corrected according to the ISO 19030. So every 15 seconds we get one measurement and we provide to the engineers of the shipping company the data visualized according to their requests. The topic of my presentation was, I remind you, how artificial intelligence augments the data acquisition. In this specific slide, we have the torque meter, and in the same time, our system gets the RPM of the main engine, the shaft, RPM of turbocharger, the scavenger pressure, and the fuel pump mark. If for any reason the torque meter fails or is uncalibrated, so we cannot trust it anymore, we have the proper intelligence and the sophisticated formulas in order to estimate the shaft power through those data gathered. RPM, scavenger pressure, fuel pump mark. This is artificial intelligence. And for example, how we produce the reference lines. When you have a lot of data, we are talking about really big data that we gather from the sensors of every ship. Regarding shaft power, the speeds, the weather, drafts, RPM, radar, even navigational data, positioning, GPS, we can draw the reference lines which later, the later stage, help us and give us the power and the intelligence of rejecting the wrong indications, which are totally and obviously unjustifiable. Let me go to the third aspect of our holistic total solution, which is called qualitative information. And this distinguishes our solution to a worldwide unique solution which gives value-added services to our customers. What exactly do we mean qualitative information? We do not envision a situation where people on shore are just watching data coming from vessels. This cannot happen, especially in an activity like shipping, which is non-stop, 24/7. So, METIS produced and operates the first cyber assistant dedicated to ship management. We have the only one worldwide chatbot for shipping. You just communicate with METIS through your Skype account or Microsoft Teams or your email or whatever internal collaboration tool you are currently using, and you talk to your assistant, to METIS, in plain English. You just ask a question, you interact and get answers, or you receive spontaneous alerts or messages from METIS for incidents that may be of interest, or you ask your assistant to notify you for specific incidents. This revolutionary user interface, as previously was mentioned, outside we have a table where you can enjoy a live demo of our system. And here I can show you, for example, one correspondence with METIS. Through Skype, I ask a question and get an answer, or even I get a chart that I asked with any possible way. Just like I communicate with a human being. Or here, I can have another answer where I ask a question about real time, reliably and accurately, and my assistant, my intelligent assistant, METIS, replies. Thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you, Mike.